Thank you to the Hampden Phoenixes there for our fantastic introduction. I'm your host Pinky Stavo and welcome to Phoenix TV. Just a short show tonight as we only have the under-14s match report, so we're going to hand over to Andy and Scott at Scotstoun. Andy, over to you.
Thanks, Pinky. So today you come to us at Scotstoun Saturday morning. It's a top of the table clash. We've got Phoenix versus Calderbrae. Result didn't necessarily go the way we wanted, but it was a game of two halves. Scott, today we were really expectant. The girls had played a great game last week. Yeah. We're playing the top of the table, and how do we think we went today?
I think we need to see how good the first half was. I think we need to understand that the girls played the game we wanted in the first half. I thought we passed the ball well. We had shots on goal, but in the end, in the second half, we struggled. We really did struggle. Defensively, we did. Calderbrae were more of a threat going forward. I feel they wanted more. They wanted the ball more, and that's something they can definitely work into training.
So, first half, one apiece. Yeah. Great competitive first half. I can see why they're top of the league. There was nothing outstanding about the top team.
No.
But they just had something about them.
Consistency.
Second half, we conceded 4 and the game finished 5-1. Things to work on.
Yes, absolutely.
Positives.
Yeah, the positives. I thought the girls fought hard in the first half. I thought when unfortunately the own goal came around, and then that really made it hard for the girls because they kind of the heads down. But my message was to them, and on Tuesday my message will be the same, that our heads can't drop. If we want to win leagues and win cups, our heads can't. We need to be consistent throughout the whole game. And I thought at times we were, okay, and we just need to continue. Yeah.
Again, we've come play the top of the league, you know, the games that really matter. First half, really competitive, one apiece. Ending up with a 5-1 defeat is quite a disappointing. The girls maybe have gone away slightly disappointed. I know that at the end there we talked to them, tried to let them know. I mean, we go away from this and we go again, eh?
Yeah, no, we absolutely do. I think they can't be disappointed because I feel we've got a game next week and it comes really quick. We've got training on Tuesday, so I think we need to be up for Tuesday and we need to have a reaction next Saturday against Holytown. Yeah,
we've got 2 more games to go before we split the league, and I'm pretty confident Phoenix will be up there at the top of the league area.
Absolutely. There's only 4 points between us and first now.
Yeah.
So that's not a lot. That's not a lot of game of football. We still need to go and play them. So if we continually take one game at a time and we continue to go, we'll be up with it. No bother.
They played quite a strange setup, really. You know, they neither played 4-4-2 or 3-5-2.
I was quite impressed with that, to be honest. The under 14s being able to do that. It's really, really good to see. I thought we had them in the first half. I thought when we went 4-2-4, I spoke to their manager at the end. He said I had to change it. They went to a back 5 and they never go to a back 5. So that gives us a credit.
Yeah.
I really think the fact that they had to change the way their philosophy and the way they play, that's fantastic for the girls, but we need to be more consistent for the whole game.
Yeah, I think watching them today, nothing stood out fantastic about them, but everything was good about them.
Everyone was good. I think they passed the ball well. I think they understood their role and responsibilities, which is probably the biggest thing. Our girls do understand it, but sometimes our head kind of drops when we concede a goal. And I think when Calderbrae, when we scored to make it 1 each, I think then we had another chance to go, and then they didn't really panic. They had a wee bit of panic for the first 2 minutes, but then they kind of calmed down and they got to grips with the game again.
Yeah, you can definitely see why they are a very, very good team. A lot of communication from their part.
Yeah.
They did look at, for an under 14s, they looked an age above themselves almost.
Absolutely. I think the way they communicated and the way they spoke to
and the confidence of attacking the ball, they were very a brave team.
They realised that the ball was going to bounce, the ball was going to go over their head, and they kind of took a step back, and we're trying to still get that into the girls, but it was shown well today.
I mean, sometimes when we do these interviews and we talk quite professionally about the game, I think sometimes we do forget this is Phoenix's first ever season of 11-a-side football, and we are learning.
And we're learning every week. But the fact that we're competing at the top of the league and we're having these games at under 14s in the first season at under 14s is a credit to them.
Yeah.
I thought I think everyone had put a shift in today, but I thought Affia in the middle of the park and Eloise in the middle of the park, they put some shift in.
They absolutely did.
The amount of running they done, the amount of the desire they had. I thought Sophie and Ailey were done well, but I think up front they put more bodies up there, which made it more harder. But that's something that we can identify. And
as I say, I just think we're on a really steep learning curve.
Yeah.
But the good thing is we're on the curve going upwards. We're on an upward trajectory.
No, absolutely. I don't think, but the big thing I'm looking for next week is a reaction. I want to see a reaction in the girls. I want to see that they don't deserve to get beat 5-1, and I think we will see that.
And I think it's quite good. I mean, we're always saying we don't want to beat teams 10-1, 12-1, whatever it will be. So today, I think sometimes it's good to get a grounding. Nobody wants to get beat 5-1, but it's what we can do. I think what we learn from playing teams like Calderbrae today, we can instill that into ours.
Well, I think a big thing today that we learned is we can compete at this level. We can compete at the top of the leagues, but we only competed for 45 minutes. You need to compete for the whole 70 minutes if we're going to be top of the league.
Yeah.
And that's the one thing. They were quite consistent throughout, and that's something that we need to get to.
So 5-1 defeat here at Scotstoun today. We're going to go quickly to Scott again for a player of the match. Going to allow Scott to make that decision this week. So, Scott, if we're picking a player from our team, again, very difficult decision. We had some standout forms. Eloise in the middle, Affia. I thought Natalie in the first half was strong, powerful, and vocal.
I think today we're going to go Eloise. I thought she put some shift in the middle of the park. She covered the ground so well. Her passes were fantastic. Played the ball out wide at times. Affia's in with a good shout as well. But I think Eloise today, I thought she stood out.
Okay, so from Scotstoun this morning, it's back to you, Pinky Stavo.
Thanks, Andy. Tough game there. Very experienced opponents. Tactically astute as well for this level. So it was a really good game to be part of. Frustrating because we can definitely play football, but we struggled there. And there's lots to learn and take away for us coaches. Anyway, that's all we've got time for on tonight's show. Thank you very much for tuning in, and ciao for now.